Introducing the revolutionary electric supercars, the unrivaled champions of performance. With their deadly combination of tremendous power and rapid torque delivery, the top electric cars are now challenging Formula One drivers in the 0 to 62 mph sprint. Experience the exhilarating speed of progress as we venture into the dynamic era of the 2020s. This video is a rundown of the world's fastest electric vehicles to give you an idea of how far the performance electric car industry has come. We present to you an impeccably organized collection, meticulously sorted by acceleration times. While all these breathtaking vehicles may not be available for purchase, their remarkable performance figures are bound to leave you in wonder. Get ready to fasten your seatbelt. The McMurtry Spierling. To start our list, we have the McMurtry Spierling, a car that not even Mark Zuckerberg could buy. It's a tiny electric race car with only one seat that beats the Volkswagen IDR to win the overall hill climb record at the 2022 Goodwood Festival of Speed. It can also go from 0 to 62 mph in 1.5 seconds and reach 150 mph at its fastest. Plus, it only weighs a few pounds and has 1,000 base horsepower, which makes it very fast. The Spierling's fan can make 2,000 kilograms of downforce just by standing there, which is twice the car's curb weight. That should let it stick to the roof of a Dartford tube and not move. In order to make the front and the back of the car balance in the turns, McMurtry also added some standard aerodynamic parts. The Rimac Nevera. Croatian EV maker Rimac has made 2 cars so far. The Nevera is their second one. It's both a toy for rich drivers and a way to sell their technology. After the prototype car was shown at the 2018 Geneva Motor Show, Rimac teamed up with companies like Aston Martin, Koenigsegg, and Automobili Pininfarina to make electric cars. In 2021, the company joined forces with Porsche and Bugatti to make the next wave of hyper EVs. The Nevera shows that success that beats the best in the world is almost certain. 4 electric motors give it 1,888 base horsepower and 1,739 foot-pounds of power. With Rimac's advanced launch control system, that's enough for a time of 1.85 seconds from 0 to 60 mph. They also say that the Nevera can go from 0 to 100 mph in just 4.3 seconds and go from 0 to 186 miles in 11.8 seconds. You can take the car to a race strip and it'll go the quarter mile in 9.1 seconds. If you have a long runway, you can go as fast as 258 miles per hour. Another thing is that Rimac says the Nevera can go 403 miles between charges if you let off the gas a bit, which makes sense since the battery is a huge 120 kilowatt-hour unit. But you have to pay for the show. It costs about £2 million for each Nevera. The Tesla Roadster. The second-generation Tesla Roadster debuted in 2017 with a 2020 release date. However, production has not yet begun. In May, firm CEO Elon Musk predicted that the car would be manufactured next year. Musk has maintained that the Roadster will be quick despite delays. The automobile can reach 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds and go above 250 miles per hour, he claims. One of the fastest automobiles in the world, he believes its massive 200 kilowatt-hour battery pack will give it 620 miles of range. Tesla appreciates speed, but not just speed. It also aims to crush rivals. The manufacturer claims the Roadster can reach 100 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds, and the quarter mile in just 8.8 seconds, beating the Rimac Nevera. The Roadster will have 4-wheel drive like Tesla's other fast cars, and a removable roof like the first Roadster did from the early 2000s. Limited edition Founders Series automobiles cost £189,000. Tesla's initial factory-built automobiles are called that. You must pay £38,000 up front to reserve one. The Aspark Owl. Aspark boldly claimed that the Owl was the world's fastest accelerating automobile in 2020. In the 3 years since that initial claim, only McMurtry has created a quicker automobile. A compact 64 kilowatt-hour battery pack and 4 electric motors produce almost 2,000 base horsepower to power the Owl. This is a lot of power, but the Owl's carbon fiber body is light. The top speed is 249 miles per hour, and 0 to 60 takes 1.69 seconds. To 186 miles per hour is 10.9 seconds. For instance, Ferrari's latest gasoline-powered race car, the 296 GTB, can achieve 205 miles per hour and go from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. Aspark claims the Owl can travel 280 kilometers on a charge. However, we wonder how softly you would have to drive for it to last that long. The Deus Vayanne. We were just as shocked as you were when the Deus Vayanne showed up at the 2022 New York Auto Show. The marketing team for the business was joking around with the car and making wild claims about how well it would perform. If it can live up to those claims, it will give companies like Tesla and Rimac something to think about. The Austrian startup sees the Vayanne as a competitor to the Lotus Evija and the Aspark Owl. However, when it comes to power output, it easily beats both of these cars. Deus says the Vayanne will have more than 2,200 base horsepower and 1,475 foot-pounds of power. It also says the car can go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds and can go as fast as 248 miles per hour. The first ones won't be delivered until 2024, so even if you can buy one, you'll have to wait a while before you can pull up in your parked car. You'll need to act quickly if you're interested, but haven't made your order yet, since Deus is only going to make 99 of them. The Pininfarina Battista. The Automobile Pininfarina Battista won Car Magazine's first Most Syllables in a Vehicle's Name award. Pininfarina is known for its looks, not its engineering, so the business hired experts to steal the Rimac Nevera's 120 kilowatt-hour battery pack and 4 electric motors. Pininfarina, which designed the Ferrari F40, Ferrari Enzo, and Ferrari 458, designed the Battista. Most electric supercars resemble stylish 1950s streamliners and the Millennium Falcon. However, the Battista features a short snout, long tail, low roof line, and broad stance. This is also quite fast. 4 electric motors provide 1,877 base horsepower. Pininfarina claims it can reach 217 miles per hour and go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2 seconds. We wouldn't take additional care of it, but the firm claims it can go 280 miles between charges. It's not for everyone. Only 150 will be manufactured and cost about £2 million each. You may, however, buy a lottery ticket and pray for some luck. The Porsche Taycan Turbo S. Taking a break from electric hypercars for a moment, the Porsche Taycan is a much more reasonable car that is still very fast. Specifically, the Turbo S model, which has a top speed of 161 miles per hour and a high power output of 751 base horsepower. It also has all-wheel drive and a 93.4 kilowatt-hour battery pack. A 2-speed clutch is not common in electric vehicles, but the Taycan has one. First gear is only used to get off the line as quickly as possible. Other than that, second gear is always used. The Taycan is different from most standard EVs because it runs on 800-volt architecture. This makes it fast to charge. To add 188 miles to the range, find a fast charge point that works for you. It'll take about 21 minutes. The Turbo S can go as far as 235 miles. It's without a doubt one of the best electric family cars that you can buy right now. The Lucid Air. The Lucid Air is set to hit the UK market at the end of 2023, and it looks like it will easily beat the Porsche Taycan. CEOs of the company say the top-of-the-line Air Dream Edition will have 1,080 base horsepower and take 2.5 seconds to go from 0 to 62 miles per hour. It's a sedan, but it can go from 0 to 62 miles per hour faster than a McLaren 720S. According to American EPA tests, the car can go as fast as 168 miles per hour and has a range of up to 517 miles on its 113 kilowatt-hour battery. That range number could change by the time the EV makes the trip across the pond because it hasn't been approved by the European WLTP yet. Who cares? Take a look. The FF91 Faraday Future. Faraday Future, an EV startup, has struggled to launch its first car. Years of turmoil and corporate scandals have made many distrust the company's ability to deliver. Since BMW's former CEO, Carsten Breitfeld, took over, the company thinks the FF91 is almost ready to be manufactured. The FF91 is similar in size to the Tesla Model X SUV. However, it has sleek lines and business-class seating instead of gull-wing doors with 7 seats. It should also be fast. Faraday Future originally estimated the car would reach 60 miles per hour in 2.39 seconds, but now it's 2.2 seconds. A 1050 base horsepower engine allows for that insane speed. This should work well over great distances. Faraday Future claims a 381-mile EPA range from a 142 kilowatt-hour battery pack. This company's prices look reasonable. The FF91 costs $90,000 to £170,000 depending on extras. The Audi RS e-Tron GT. Adding the Audi e-Tron GT brings this list to a close. The two cars are built on the same J1 base, but they are aimed at different groups of people. This car is more for traveling than for extreme performance, and it builds up its power gradually instead of pouring it all out at once. Plus, it's really comfy. But don't be fooled by the GT's gentle personality. With a time of 3.3 seconds from 0 to 62 miles per hour and a top speed of 155 miles per hour, it's still a very fast car. Also, the WLTP range is only 283 miles at most. If you need more, you can choose the regular model, which has a stated range of up to 296 miles. We're not going to bother. We'd rather charge up more often and go faster. The best part? Pretty much all of these electric cars are still incredibly efficient. The unfortunate truth is that they come with a jaw-dropping price tag in the millions. It's a bitter pill to swallow, leaving many of us dreaming, but unable to make these luxurious dreams a reality. Stay tuned for more amazing content, and remember to hit that subscribe button for all of the latest updates.